cursed? More like crapped. Oh my god. This special episode from the Casagrandes sucks. Here are the reasons why this episode sucks in my opinion. For Act 1, the episode starts as Sergio shows the family his brand new camera. Rosa arrives with all of her Ernesto Estella memorabilia, saying that he will be visiting Great Lakes City for a book signing, and plans on camping out at the bookstore where he will visit. At first, the family opts to stay behind, but when Rosa says that she will be making tacos while in line, they decide to tag along. At the bookstore, Hector struggles to set up a tent. Rosa is selling tacos to customers, and Ronyan gets a call from Lincoln to talk about their gum-chewing tricks. At that moment, a bookstore employee comes out and tells the audience that Ernesto has left a message for them. Playing the video on his tablet, Ernesto reveals that he is skipping out on coming to Great Lakes City, saying that the city is extremely bad luck. This announcement makes the audience depart in dismay. As the family sits at the dining room table, Rosa is shown to be cowering under the table, believing in Ernesto's words that Great Lakes City is bad luck. When the rest of the family refuses to hide with her, Rosa proceeds to sage the entire house, by which she takes bundles of sage, and burns them around the house while chanting. While she does this, her family members state their plans of going to the park, but visions of Ernesto echoing his words of the city being bad luck causes Rosa to forbid any of them from leaving the building, and proceeds to board up the door to make sure no one goes out. As Ronyan, Bobby and their cousins question what to do about Rosa's behavior, Ronyan, seeing Sergio play with his camera, gets the idea to make a video showing that Great Lakes City is a safe place. As Rosa continues to sage the building, the kids distract her by having her disinfect Lalo's fart pillow and sneakily remove the boards blocking the door so they can leave. Throughout the day, the kids try to show how safe it is to be in the city, but Sergio, serving as the video director, proceeds to make some changes to make it more exciting. Ronyan tries to eat some cotton candy at the park, but Sergio orders Sancho to overpower the cotton candy machine, causing a giant ball of cotton candy to roll over her. Bobby tries to show how great it is to visit the mercado, but Sancho proceeds to throw a fish into Bobby's pants that causes the street cats to storm in and attack Bobby. The kids try to eat some pizza at the pizza restaurant, but then Sancho kicks a sack of pizza dough mix into the oven, causing an explosion. Back at the apartment, Bobby is having a video call with Lori and is showing the amount of injuries he got during the day. When Ronyan says that they should not show the video to Rosa, Rosa reveals that she already saw it, having been uploaded to the internet by Sergio. Ronyan tries to explain what they were doing, but Rosa's vision of Ernesto blocks her talking and convinces her that she should have her family leave Great Lakes City. When Rosa announces the plan to leave the city, the family is left horrified as the Act 1 ends. For Act 2, the episode starts when Ronyan questions Rosa on where they could possibly go. Lori, who is still having her conversation with Bobby, makes the suggestion that they stay with her family, saying that they would be totally cool with it. However, Rita and Lynn Sr. show some hesitance, saying that their house is already packed with 13 family members. Just before Rita can consider talking things out, the doorbell rings to signify that they have arrived post-haste. Sitting at the dinner table, Rosa explains the dilemma she's facing with Great Lakes City being cursed, and after Carlitos shows a drawing of every one of them in a heart, an emotionally moved Rita declares that they have enough space for 12 extra people. Unfortunately, the Casagrandes soon learn firsthand the downsides of living at the loud house, such as a long bathroom line, being stalled by Lori and Bobby swooning over each other, having to share the kitchen sink when brushing their teeth, and all of them sleeping in Lynn and Lucy's room, with coffins and Fangs the bat. Ronyan tells Rosa that they cannot stay here, as there is too many people, but Rosa is still sticking with her belief that Great Lakes City is cursed. Later, as the kids of both families sit in the living room, Having grown tired of these new living conditions, Bobby suddenly slips on some mud that Lana is playing with on the staircase, causing him to slide out of the house and crash. When Lincoln comments that Rosa did not see that, Lisa rebuffs him by saying that Rosa should see that so she can understand that bad luck can happen anywhere. This gives Ron and Ann the idea to prove that if bad luck can happen anywhere, they can go back home. The kids attempt to stir up trouble in any way they can, such as dumping salt into Rosa's pancake mix, which Leanie does not seem to mind, turning their laundry load black and shrinking them, and making the toilet flood the house while Rosa uses it, with Frida making it worse with her crying. Recounting everything that has happened to them, Rosa, instead of coming to the conclusion that bad luck can happen anywhere, believes that she and her family are the bad luck, and declares that to prevent anything going wrong, they move to the woods, much to the kids' horror. After dragging the kicking and screaming kids to the truck, and Carlos failing to convince his mother to reconsider, the Casagrandes depart and the Louds sadly wave them off. At Flip's Food and Fuel, Rosa is fueling up the truck with gas. When Ronnie Ann goes to the bathroom, she discovers a bus parked in front. Suddenly, she hears Ernesto Estella in the bathroom talking to his manager on the phone, who reveals that he has a pimple on his forehead. Not wanting to embarrass himself in front of his fans, Ernesto tells his manager to inform the city that his visit will be postponed due to the city being cursed. Now knowing the truth, an outraged Ronnie Ann forces Ernesto to fix things up in front of Rosa before she and her family could get into more trouble. Inside the store, as the Casagrandes hang out, Ernesto appears before everyone and acts as if the family is in dire distress, which Rosa is invested in. Seeing the bad luck infecting the family, he requests some items from Flip for a cleansing ritual, for which the family reluctantly partakes in, except for Rosa, who follows along. Once the ritual is done, Rosa believes that the bad luck is finally gone, much to the family's happiness. Later, as Ernesto is ready to leave, Rosa approaches him and thanks him for saving her family, as well as giving him a bottle of lotion to help with his pimple. As soon as Ernesto leaves, Rosa arrives back to her truck and reveals to her family that they're going back to Great Lakes City, much to their glee. As they drive off, they accidentally dislodge a fueling station when it's revealed that the hose is still attached to the gas tank, causing oil to spew from the ground. However, Rosa doesn't mind this, saying that could happen to anybody. And the whole episode ends. And that's how the episode goes. I don't know who likes or hates this episode. So I'm gonna leave it be. So screw cursed. And screw teachers fret. Gossipy Girl is 800 million times better than cursed. End of rant.